but they've done this before. They're going to control the right side of the map from the...
Ahayu's eyes were entirely on mid lane, waiting for that roll, and KP recognizing that is pressuring him, keeping him low HP, so Ahayu's going to be deterred from TPing in the mid lane
mid
when
one,
he's
a little bit of trouble up on the top lane. The bug's already got him. He'll doppelganger himself down, but how does he get out of this one? The answer is he doesn't. It will be Hao who spills the first blood on the top lane against Fnatic. Ahayou now has actually just left and gone up to the top lane. He'll still TP down a bit, because he's got the 3 points up in teleportation, so he always wants to be everywhere. DJ, the Raw, catching him mid-boulder. He thought he would come down, just steal the room from KP. Now Mushi, with one raise, they're going to open wounds. Mushi has to TP out. There's no more stuns available, and Mushi dropping down to 38 HP.
Seth doesn't have these like easy item build-ups like he used to with the SMY. This hero takes a lot more in the way of farm.
Kaka and Sean, they put the Observer Ward down. They see Mushi. Moves forward. There's your Raw with a wave of terror. Mushi won't be too healthy. Let that Wrath of Nature go. And Mushi maybe will with the razors. It hits hard onto Sean. Moves down low with the boulder room from DJ. They got enough power. They bring down first the Death Prophet. And Kaka's on the run. Hao comes in from behind as well, but Midden's able to find him. Mushi wants to turn for the razors. But with the time lapse, the Weaver is able to repair all the damage and come back up to the Radiant Ancients towards the top lane. So this may actually, yeah, it could come to something. Shikuchi just got used. Prophet would love to come forward. DJ needs the perfect kick with the Ice Blast. Hao, the swap comes out. Sean saving his teammate, allowing Hao to now time-lapse off the damage. The Sacrificial Lamb.
They'll farm some Necro Books, but they're not even going to try and risk that one. Mid one very low in HP and mana.
With that movement, swap, yep, Ahayou dragged in, the Ice Blast is on its way, gonna hit both Hao as well as Sean. Sean with the damage from the tower, and the tree is behind him, he's dropped very, very low. The razors from Mushi are trying to help the Shatter go. A nice TP out from the Ancient Apparition. Sean still on the run and will survive. Mushi, he almost needs a blind raise. His max range one comes off cooldown in a moment. Now Mu attacks, and Mushi will just TP out. They have no stuns.
This does somewhat negate a bit of that farm advantage. PL also a great
top lane, prepare yourself. The Ice Blast is coming up here. Chorn's been trying to dodge that Ice Blast for a while, but with that sprout, Hao gets locked in, and Mushi, the perfect razors.
He was 1 second short of time lapse. Hao just, I don't even want to call it greedy, because he's like looking at this like, okay, 1 second from now, 2 seconds from now, I'm going to be fine. I can risk going to this tower, but
still feeling confident. No exism up. There's a lot of physical damage being removed from Newbee's fight.
Newbee ready to fight.
Without the exorcism, can this really be done? And now with the silence on Hao, the kick as well, they just take Roshan, get the bugs off them. Lifestealer moves to the front lines inside that Granite Golem. You've already got the TP out. Fnatic, they don't want to be involved in this. In fact, Mushi gets roared up. He decides not to use his BKB. The Yule Scepter also cancels mid one. He cannot TP out of this. So 2 cores lost from Fnatic. It almost felt like they got caught napping.
Mushi's going to need a lot more farm, and this is one of the main issues with Fnatic's draft. With the PLSF, these are kind of, you look at their draft like, okay, these are the 2 scary late game carries, but a Nature's Prophet with Ag soaks up a ton of farm on the map. The jungle, all the lanes with the Aghanim Scepter pushes things out, so he's always going to be taking away farm from players like Mushi and mid one.
Hao trying to go for a solo kill on Mushi with the boulder forward. Mushi will go down, and Hao, the silence is there. Will he sacrifice himself? He only sacrifices the Aegis. You got a Lifestealer inside the Black Dragon. Will pop out, looking for the kill in Ohio. Hao might be trapped for the moment, but now he'll break free. Stunned up a little bit again. That Earth Spirit doing his job, but Ohio, KP still on the run after him. The Radiance Burn will do the work, and now he can move to 3-4-3. Open Wounds is back off cooldown again, so he'll find the kill underneath the tier 2 tower, and Fnatic, there is no safe place for them.
This is almost a trap Fnatic have sometimes fallen into with Ahayou. Sometimes they pick him these more carry-oriented heroes. He played 1 game on the Broodmother.
Hao's going again. He actually wants to see if he can solo up this PL. Needs to find the real mid one. Mid one's trying to juke it out by staying perfectly still. Now Hao, that Ice Blast will fly in, but you've already lost your PL, and Hao will be able to tank through this, and in fact, Lifestealer, KP will pick up the double kill, both the AA and the PL together. And already Kaka is waiting on the bottom lane. Buybacks up, but you'll lose so much money, and now the X isn't removed.
He's got 13 souls.
They have to let it go, but Newbee doesn't want to, they want to force a reaction out from Fnatic. You've just pushed through, you've taken the tier 3 as well as the melee in the mid, now you go for the bot lane, and there's nothing that Fnatic is ready to do against it. Your PL is still down for 6 more seconds, you get a silence on KP, but again, you've lost yourself another, in this case, a full set of racks on the bottom lane. Newbee at 27-minute mark has just gotten away with highway robbery.
I mean, Hao's not even done. He's just solo pushing a range Rex at mid and like, okay, I'll just walk away. That was a full HP range Rex, which more of that team fight, space creating type of hero to really succeed with this Fnatic roster.
Well, he doesn't have it this game, so Fnatic need to try and go around it. Well, they will try, but Ohio is dead. Weaver will find the kill. The Sprout doesn't protect you when you've still got a Scarab Beetle.
By surprise. They thought the lifesteal was going to be played by Hal, but Newbee see an opening to pick Hal, one of his best heroes, and
Top lane. This is not where Fnatic want to be. They're thinking about defending the lane, but Sean comes in from behind. Move's already got his BKB up with the Wave of Terror. 3-4-3. He is so low, and Hal shreds him apart. DJ as well as need the tier 2 tower. He's going to drop, and there it is. GG will be called. 3:15 is when we'll end this one. 30 minutes in. Newbee, a commanding performance here in game number 1 of this best of 3.
and getting farm in every single lane. You'll win that game 9 times out of 10, if not more. Like that.
Some weird here?
Yeah, something weird maybe. He wants to push.
TA, oh man.
Okay.
The old...
You find your levels and you try and get, well, as much as you possibly can until that perfect timing.
Yeah, and you put together this draft similar to what Newbee had last game, which punishes very heavily.
Sean, stun on bottom lane, mid one looking for the leash, able to claim it as well. Sean gets a stun, but still going to be the first blood, going the way of mid one. The bottom lane works.
It's out of range of the Hawk when he smokes, so this may actually work.
He's going to do a pull through with one of the small little treants. So the creep wave being dragged down as well is not going to help Karka, but Hal just makes a run for it. There goes your open wound. Boulder straight after it. And Ohio in a hell of a lot of trouble. He can't escape from this one with a follow-up kick. Hal will be able to bring down Ohio's Nature's Prophet. Probably knows he can't find the kill of KP. I thought KP may even get 1 value point up in ensnare, so he's able to get the combo with Chuan. But it doesn't happen. In fact, DJ,
He's held a skill point, so
he doesn't know. Sean doesn't know. The magic missile stun's going to come in. Mid one wants to pounce forward. KP block him out a little bit. The pound still arrives, and Ohio is there. Mid one dropping low. The tower will actually find the kill, so it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. Meanwhile, over in the mid lane, it was Karka and Moo teaming up together at Mushi's TA will fall.
And potentially a tower follow-up onto this bottom lane.
Well, Sean, you're far enough back that he's exposed. 3-4-3 doesn't want to let the Raw go for this. If you can at least hold on to it, then it will dissuade Newbee from coming in close. DJ, there it is. The stun from the trees. Ohio will arrive. They actually do commit the Raw to kill off Sean and then instantly into the tier 1 tower.
6 timing out of their jungle. They're actually quite okay to be the ones playing aggressive and taking over the enemy jungle without really caring too much about their own. Top lane, Ohio in trouble.
Yeah, that Sunstrike right on the mark. Ohio underneath the tier 2 tower. Hal's able to find the kill. DJ got an extra stun with the Wave of Terror. Hal actually starts his TP and cancels it, thinking he can kill off DJ. It doesn't happen. In fact, now Hal just strands himself up on top lane with not a hell of a lot of life. That's almost the time when you say to Stark, hey, you come in, you're more of a sponge than anything else. You let Mushi do the work as that Templar Assassin, like they're about to up on top lane. Won't be with Mushi, but with the Raw, DJ with the stun, the Wrath of Nature, Ohio able to help the team up to get that kill.
Tempo play very fast right now. Newbee has to kind of play very reactionary and safe.
They're coming up with the smoke. That's an infest inside the Earth Spirit. The Boulder forward. They're able to Delta split right now. 3-4-3, however, will still be caught out. The Sunstrike will connect over on him, but it's KP in the jungle who finds Nature's Prophet just to the west of that tier 1 tower.
Perhaps what catches Fnatic most by surprise there. The Naga just running in the front lines. They're like, oh, well, we can't really fight all 4 or 5 of these heroes. Let's get the hell out of here. And by then,
mid lane,
already
Mushi gonna get kicked right now, way too close to that tier 1 tower. How will arrive too? And again, Newbee in force. 4 men versus Mushi. Help of mid 1, and they have Wrath of Nature from Nature's Prophet available too.
And it would be a great pickup at this point in the game. Not the most farm Newbee hero, but
the Hawk gives him the vision. DJ just runs in, swap him out, Wave of Terror, Raw to start with. You got the follow-up from the Magic Missile. Moo, not going to go anywhere. The last hit from Ohio will bring it down. They instantly want to add the pressure towards the tier 1 tower, but Hal, he's here on the front lines with a Boulder forward. You're going to have Karka with a great kick. Can he control up even more? Mushi is dropping down. The damage on Karka, it's going to be enough. The Aegis, well, actually, yep, you're there. They run up to DJ. A little bit further down, the stun's on Hal. 3-4-3, still trying to get out of here. Ohio try to actually block him out with a Sprout. It's not going to work, however. And that's going to be both TA as well as Beastmaster going down. Fnatic at the moment. They're definitely falling behind in Golden Experience. Not a huge deficit, but it's still a problem for them.
They still have that jungle farm advantage, and that's where, yeah, your top cores aren't as farmed as you'd like them to be.
Middle lane, they go in again. Mushi's in a hell of a lot of trouble. The Sunstrike hits perfectly. Fnatic, they don't want to actually stop here. They rotate it over. Mid one using that Shadow Blade trying to close the distance, but the sentry wards are down.
Initiation onto Newbee, but it's Newbee coming at them first.
Here's the infest again. 3-4-3 is on the run. More supports there from Chuan. They're all smoked up, trying to close the distance, and with the boulder forward, 3-4-3, there's your silence. Mid one, will he actually try and help me? She gets kicked by the Earth Spirit, still hidden by the Shadow Blade. So he'll pounce, he'll jump, he wants Chuan, and then Mushi, the big strike, able to find the kill. Makes a 1-for-1 trade-off, but you're still taking your Beastmaster for Alina. They go back trying to control up the lanes.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. It's less like, okay, we're actually going to be able to break your high ground. It's more, let's force Naga to TP home, because you don't want the Naga staying in your jungle and staying on the top side of the map.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Boulder forward right now. It's Kaka again with Brendan tote TJ. Oh, he barely is hiding in the tree line. He knows it, and Kaka knows it. The stun will come out. How's there, but the wall's over on How. Mid one pounces. He's looking for the kill over on Chorn before the first time he can be there. Mid one so low. The Aegis Immortal will actually pop. DJ's in trouble being magnetized up, trying to swap himself away to safety. Now Mid one locked inside the ice wall. He needs a ticket to freedom. He hasn't found one just yet. The Song of the Siren triggers Mid one. He pounces. He's waiting. He's currently sleeping. And then inside the Silver Edge, wants to run. He's not actually dusted up. He'll just run north. Mid one wants to get away with this. He's healing up quickly, so maybe he can even counter-initiate. Looking towards Moo. Goes for the pounce. Moo needs a couple more hits on him. Ohio will help bring in the support, but he doesn't bring in the detection. They cannot see Moo. So Mid one playing the vision game against Newbee.
And more importantly, Aegis having expired, they're going to be likely just picking and choosing their moments.
Wait for next for a shot. KP, you are a long way up. That's not an illusion. And they're going to take out KP. He moved that like it was an illusion. Still had the top 2 net worths on the field. It still belongs to the Dark Siren as well as the Lifestealer.
Yeah, I think overall net worth, though, you've got kind of 4 good scaling core heroes on the side of
the
Fnatic.
jump. Mid one's coming in right now. Where do they find their target? They swap back KP into the wall for the kick. It's perfect from Kaka. The follow-up will be there. KP Song of the Siren tries off the fun. He cannot do so, however. And now with a ball away, the Magnetize will cause a couple of problems for Fnatic. But not too many. It's still a 1-for-1 trade-off. They do not want to finish the job. In fact, it looks like Mid one wants to try and get a counter. He Silver Edges up. He comes in and finds Swan right behind the lines. Moo also wants to have a crack, but now is also How. They're isolated Kaka right in front of the pit. How's going to rage himself away. Kaka's Ghost Scepter is buying a little bit more time, but now his Lifestealer being surrounded by 3 Fnatic players. He wants to actually get the kill with the Stone Strike because he picked up 3-4-3. How stands his ground so heavily this actually turns into a 2-on-2 trade-off with Mid one claiming a double kill. But that's 60 seconds without a Lifestealer.
Yeah.
Very close. He's now 100 gold away from completing up a BKB. Not to mention, killing off Kaka. Wave of Terror forward. Kaka's basically paper at the moment to Mid one Slug. But with the kick forward, Paper fights back. There's a cut right now. Mid one still wants to finish the job. He's right behind him. There's the pounce forward. But support is arrived from Newbee. The Lion Strike array cannot connect from Chuan. So Mid one gets back up the hill and will take care of the mid tier 2. And Ohio's adding pressure to the bottom lane, so this will probably force a response from Newbee, at least bringing 1 hero down to that bot lane.
Yeah, not a decent amount of damage on the tier 3 top.
Careful of the kick. He can't know what was coming. That's why he went straight for the Dark Pack. Wave of Terror will be a little bit shy there. Actually, it does connect over on the Earth Spirit. The Mid one may have enough damage. They do. They find the kill. The Song of the Siren. Hold the fun. Hold the fun. We are going to TP back. All the way home.
No, he had swapped DJ! No! DJ! He could have swapped him! Oh!
Whoops.
Purely for the agi for your illusions at that point.
You'd have better luck having a heart on that hero at the moment. Mid one gonna move himself in. He's under the cover of that Shadow Blade.
He was spotted by the illusion.
Yep. And this is the downside for Mid one. With that Naga Siren, you can just see all with their illusions, but Fnatic, they're posturing. They want to come in, but they don't have everyone. They just promise up on the top. Mushi explodes on the bottom lane, but blink away by 3-4-3. Newbee now going to try and capitalize on the situation right behind DJ. The attacks from Moo are going to be more than enough. Yep, there she is, the last 2. The Song of the Siren also isolating Mid one. Just a little bit. Okay, smack bang in the middle of Newbee. Lacuna Blade helps get the kill, but it's How who takes it. And 3 heroes from Fnatic on the sideline. Only one of them has buyback, and that is Mushi. The Nature's Prophet gave to it, but it won't matter. Newbee understands just how powerful they are. The fortification comes, but it comes after the tower has already gone down. Fnatic starting to buy out. The Monkey King bar as well. Nature's Prophet, the Roar comes forward, looking for How. He's low, but can they kill him off? No, the Infest will save him, but Kaka as well, KP. They're also dropping down low. Mushi, he can't afford to die right now. Mushi's gone. A minute and a half without him. Can they hold the line that goes into alarm to Kai? 3-4-3, the start from Sean. 3-4-3's gone. Ohio, the Deathly Blast pushes him back. KP's right behind the Sprout. It can't stop anything. You've lost the profit. No buybacks. Fnatic, they can lose their base right now.
Oh, they've got 20 seconds still without the Slark. Ohio's so close to having buyback, 140 gold short, but...
Can Slark do it? He's one man against 5.
He really can't, not with the buybacks, and he just gets blown up by the physical damage of the Newbee Lifestealer. If he's not careful, they're going to take out the tier 2 tower mid with How, and that exposes all 3 lanes, so Newbee can just get mega creeps here.
Oh boy, Fnatic, they had about a 6k lead. They had about 15,000 in the experience advantage. They were so patient, and one pick off the Mushi explosion on bottom lane, followed up by the dieback of the tier 3 tower. DJ's gone as well. Newbee, they are ransacking this Fnatic base at the moment. Everything they want. You can ensnare, you can control up that Slark, he has to shadow dance himself away, but you're up against Megas practically. You can't defend this, the Song of the Siren, they call it. Fnatic are out, GG. Newbee will actually 2-0 Fnatic here in the best of 3.
Newbee through to the winner bracket finals, into the top 3 at the Manila Major, and a very convincing 2-0. A close game too, but it just felt like in the clutch, in those situations where it's kind of even, Newbee, they found opportunities. When it looked like it was Fnatic controlling the tempo of the game, Newbee's like, all it takes is that one